1, 2. Yeah. All right, come back.
Contact. Show me your hands.
Hands. Kids. Female to the far left. Female to the far left.
Where?
Do not move.
Atlanta police released video of the moments two sisters were found after being reported missing while in the care of a babysitter. Officers say they heard a child crying inside the trailer at an apartment complex before forcing their way inside. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. The children were returned safely to their family on Monday. Authorities have now charged 42-year-old Lakeisha Brown with kidnapping and cruelty to children. She waived her initial court appearance this morning, and new documents have been filed shedding light on what officers found. Fox 5's Ray Urena joins us live outside the Fulton County Jail with more details. Ray?
I spoke to the mother, Alicia Redding, earlier today, and she is processing what she saw on that body camera footage. And as you mentioned, that suspect, Lakeisha Brown, is facing 2 charges of kidnapping and 2 charges of cruelty to children in the first degree. Body camera video shows Atlanta police officers frantically beating a lock with a cinder block to open a tow trailer at a Southwest Atlanta apartment complex.
There we go. 1, 2. Yeah.
After another officer grabbed bolt cutters, I got the baby.
Don't move this baby back.
Officers found 2 missing sisters and the suspected kidnapper, Lakeisha Brown, inside.
We actually had received some information from somebody on the property about a female staying in a trailer, and that's when our fugitive unit acted on that information.
Brown waived her initial court appearance Tuesday morning at the Fulton County Jail. Her arrest warrant states the trailer did not have air conditioning and only an overhead ventilation system.
That was the first time I let her take them with her. She just used to be around, and I was always around when she was around. That's why it's crazy.
Alicia Redding, the girl's mother, says she met Brown through an online moms group. Jail records show Brown has active warrants from Paulding County and Jefferson County, Alabama. According to Alabama court records, Brown did not show for the scheduled start of a jury trial in May connected to the 2021 kidnapping of a 4-day-old baby in Jefferson County.
She did have an outstanding warrant for a failure to appear for that case.
Monday afternoon, Alabama prosecutors filed a motion to revoke Brown's bond, stating she has violated the conditions as a result of her new charges and by failing to appear in court. We have reached out to the Bessemer Cutoff District Attorney's Office in Jefferson County for more information about Brown's case, and we are waiting to hear back on that. We have also reached out to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office to see if she will remain here at the jail or if she will be transferred due to those other active warrants. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Jail, Ray Urena, Fox 5 News.
All right, Ray, thanks for the latest there. We now have the mugshot of the man accused of shooting an Atlanta police officer during a mental health episode. 24-year-old Michael Gates was expected in court this morning, but his appearance was rescheduled for medical reasons, we're told. According to the GBI, Gates shot at officers at a home on Clark Howard Lane. Another officer shot back and Gates was taken into custody. Officer Devontae Matthews was shot in the arm. Medics took him to Grady, where he was later released. Atlanta police say a woman was also wounded. In Rockdale County, a man is behind bars tonight in connection with a deadly hit-and-run investigation. Police arrested Derek Mathis at a motel in Conyers. Officers responded to the crash on Dogwood Drive yesterday. Andrea Cantrell was killed. Conyers detectives reviewed surveillance video and used license plate reader technology to track Mathis down. The Georgia State Patrol is the lead investigating agency in this case.
Police in Senoia are on the lookout for a man accused of attempting to sexually assault a woman who was out walking near the downtown area. Fox 5's Doug Evans has the latest on the search.
One thing to know about Senoia is there are seemingly surveillance cameras all over this tiny little town, made so famous by movies and television shows that were filmed here. We know Senoia police are poring over camera footage from these in a search for more information on the suspect accused of trying to attack a woman here Sunday night. It happened on Travis Street, just off the downtown Main Street. Senoia police say the woman was out walking around 10 o'clock at night. A man jumped out, physically assaulted her, and then attempted to sexually assault her, police said. She was able to fight off the man and then escape. Police say that man then fled the area. There is not much to go on here in terms of a description of the man, not one that Senoia police have shared yet. This area of Travis Street, well known to movie fans who flock to Senoia and take the tours of filming locations about town. This happened very near the famous footbridge that spans the abandoned railroad track that has been used in so many movies and television shows that have been filmed here over the years. One side of Travis Street is bordered by those rail tracks, so plenty of places for someone to hide here. Senoia is normally a safe small town, part of its charm and popularity. Police are warning residents to be extra vigilant and walk with a buddy when out and about after dark now. Not a warning they typically have to give here. I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News in Senoia.
New at 6, a grand jury has indicted a Fulton County man for allegedly trafficking a 16-year-old girl. According to the Georgia Attorney General's office, the victim was found during Operation Global Chain. It's an international law enforcement effort to fight human trafficking. Overall, the operation resulted in the recovery of 11 missing children in Georgia alone, including the victim in this case. U.S. Marshals took 36-year-old Eric Gordon into custody.
A Villa Rica man faces multiple counts of child exploitation tonight. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office arrested and charged 21-year-old Jeremy David Stamps after a social media tip. Investigators executed a search warrant at a Villa Rica residence last Thursday. They say they seized electronic devices that allegedly contained numerous files of child sexual abuse material. Deputies charged Stamps with 10 counts of sexual exploitation of children. Former Atlanta Falcons and current Baltimore Ravens NFL player Calais Campbell spoke today about the death of his mother, allegedly at the hands of his brother in Atlanta. Take a listen.
I just want to say, these last couple months have been pretty tough for me and my family, but been working through it, and I really appreciate all the love and support and the prayers that have been coming from, all over, really from all the NFL community, all the fan bases, and you guys as well. So I appreciate the prayers. Continue praying for us because we need it.
Calais made those comments to the media while at Ravens training camp today. His brother, Kiara Campbell, is accused of killing their mother in her Buckhead home back in June. He faces murder, aggravated assault, and other charges. Investigators still have not released a possible motive for the killing.